King and queens of friendship, this video is for you, so come closer, open your ears and understand with your heart and your head. Some of us already have a friend or group of friends, and some of us enjoy making new friends as we go. So here are a couple deal breaker advice to help you filter your real friends from the ones that are not so genuine, so as to enable you create a long lasting and true bond with your friend or group of friends. There are so many signs to identify red flags and help you navigate carefully in the friendship river, but I'm going to be talking about 10 today. So starting with number 10 on my list, if you have a friend or a group of friends and they are always talking about their other friend to you, chances are they are also talking about you to the other friend. So if you find yourself to have this kind of people as your friend, cut them off. If you have a friend who is always eager to come gossip the other friends to you, be very careful around such a person. Sometimes that friend may just bring all those unsolicited information to you just to put you in a situation where they can gather information about you so that they can take that information back to the other friends and go gossip and giggle about it. So if you have that kind of friend, do yourself a favor and cut the friend off. If your friend doesn't let you know when there's a growth opportunity, and when I say growth opportunity, I'm talking about job opportunities, a good relationship opportunity, anything that can help you grow. If they don't let you know when such opportunity arises, but then decides to tell you about it when it's really too late, when it's over, probably they've gone through the entire process on their own, that person is not your friend. Please cut that kind of friendship off, because friendship is nice when everybody has money. Friendship is nice when everybody's doing well. Vacations are always so easy to plan. Occasions are so fun to plan when everybody has money. So if you have a friend who is not interested in your growth, please cut that friend off. Next, if your friend is uncomfortable or not happy when you succeed, that person is an agent of Satan. That person is not your friend. Cut that person off. If your friend is not happy that you're succeeding, that person is in a competition with you. That person is not there for you to grow. That person is there to put you down. So there's no point being friends with that kind of person. Just cut them off for your own good. Next, if you have a friend and they don't support your goals, they don't support your dream, they don't support your business, and there is no good reason for why they are not doing it, those people are not your friends. I'm sorry. Cut them off, or just keep them at a distance. Put them where they belong. I don't even know what number I'm at right now, but let's get on with it. If your friend allows you leave the house looking bad, that person has never been your friend. There's no way you're going out with your friend and then your friend is looking great and then she's like, oh, don't worry, you look good with your hair looking a mess, you don't have your makeup on point and all of that, and you guys are going out somewhere public and nice together, and you're like, oh, you're fine, even though they know that you don't look good. That person is not your friend. That person is an attention seeker. That person wants all the attention to be on only them. Cut that friend off. If your friend enjoys body shaming you or ridicules you, especially in public and around where guys are, because they enjoy male validation, my dear, that person has been powers and principalities formed and fashioned against you. Cut the person off as quickly as possible. That person has never been your friend and will never be your friend. Such people are terrible and jealous human beings. They will do anything to make you look bad. They'll be happy to see you sad just so that they can feel good about themselves. That person is not your friend. Cut the person off quickly. In this time and age of our life, if your friend cannot understand when you say you want to be alone, that person lacks emotional intelligence. That person is not mature enough to understand that sometimes some people like to have their alone time. If your friend is constantly wanting to be in your space, constantly wanting to know what you're doing with your life, constantly wanting to know everything that's going on with you, doesn't give you breathing space, those kind of people, there's always an ulterior motive why they are on you like white on rice. Just remove those kind of people from your environment. You don't need those kind of friends. I personally am the kind of person who sometimes enjoy my alone time because I want to pray, or I just want to be left alone to focus on my life as an adult. And I really appreciate if my friend understands that I need some alone time. Anyway, luckily enough for me, I think my friends understand when I say I need to have my alone time, and they let me be. If your friend is always taking things from you but doesn't give anything back in return, distance yourself from that kind of friend if you cannot cut them off. because friendship is about give and take. It's a symbiotic relationship, not a parasitic relationship. And when I say give, I'm not even saying financially alone. I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, spiritually, just in every form and way that you can contribute into a friendship. If your friend is not making any effort and you're the only person making all the effort, remove yourself from that kind of friendship, because that kind of relationship can become very draining and very boring and can even lead to unnecessary resentment. I think I've somehow gotten to number 3 on my list, but hey, who's counting? Next, if you have a quarrelsome friend, Lord have mercy, please quickly cut that kind of person off from your life. Imagine having a friend who picks on you for anything, every reason. They're angry all the time, they're quarrelsome, they just want to fight. Why are you in a toxic relationship with another human being? Remove yourself from that kind of friendship. It is very unnecessary, it's very energy draining. It's not good for your health, it's not good for your mental space. It's not only when you are dating somebody that you can be in an abusive, toxic relationship. You can also be in an abusive, toxic relationship with just your regular friends. So please, if you find yourself with that kind of person who is always willing to pick a fight with you, cut that person off. Gosh, even speaking about it is giving me a headache. Goodness. You see this particular deal breaker I'm about to give you, open your ears, your eyes, your mind, your head, your brain, everything that needs to listen and understand. Open it up and listen and understand. If you find yourself with a friend or in a group of friends where they tell you about the horrible things that they've done to somebody that offended them, or the things that they are capable of doing to somebody. When I say horrible things, I mean like really hurting somebody. They open up and tell you that they've done that kind of thing to someone, or they are willing and capable of doing it. My dear, put your shoe on your head and run for your life, because those kind of people are horrible people. They've already told you what they're capable of doing. Those people that don't have forgiving spirit, those people that are just point blank mean, like you see them being so mean to other people, run for your life. Cut off that kind of friendship. People that can poison, people that can do all those kind of terrible things, they tell you that they've done it to somebody else. What makes you so special? What makes you think that they cannot do it to you one day, that they'll be mad at you? You don't want that kind of friends in your life. Run for your life. I don't know what number this is, but I have to add this one. Friends who mock you during your downtime are not your friends. Repeat after me. Friends who mock you during your downtime, whether they are mocking you as a joke or they are mocking you seriously, are not your friends. Whether they mock you in your face or they mock you behind you and you get to hear about it, they are not your friends. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can forgive people and still keep them at a distance. Those people who laugh at you when you're going through a downtime, especially the ones that laugh at you behind you and they try to console you when they see you. Those kind of people are terrible. They're not your friends. Use the biggest scissors that you can find. In fact, use cutlass to chop them off. Chop the rope, chop whatever it is, the chain, that is joining people together, cut it off. I'm going to add this last point as a bonus point. Friends who borrow things from you and don't return it back. I'm not going to say you should cut these ones off, but just be very careful around them, because these are the kind of things that cause unnecessary problem and strife between people. If you know that you have a friend or a group of friends whom you borrow money to and they don't give you back, just receive sense and stop borrowing money to them. If they want to borrow money from you, best thing to do, just give them an amount of money that you know that it won't make you upset if you lose that amount of money. Finally, if you are in a relationship and you find out that you have a friend who is always trying to feed your partner with information about your past, maybe something that you did in the past that was not so good, but everybody have moved on from it, or just trying to paint you in a bad light to your partner, my dear, kick that kind of friend out of your life. Kick the person like a terrible football out of your life, because that kind of friend, I guess they are very self-explanatory. If you have any friend who have slept with any of their friends' husband or friend's boyfriend, run away from that kind of friend when you finally have a partner. Don't think that because they are friends with you, they will not also do it to you. If they tell you they've done it before and said, I just did because I was desperate, time will come when they'll be desperate again and your partner will be their new focal point. So if you have any friend like that, cut that person off. These few deal breakers, I hope it can help you make better decisions when trying to make friends. Or if you're already in a group of friends and you're trying to filter out your friends, I hope this can help you. And really, it doesn't really matter how long you've been friends with somebody. If you notice that they have started, exhibiting some sort of characters that doesn't sit well with you, it's very okay for you to walk out of that relationship. We are human beings, and as we grow, we evolve, and we want different things in life. Yeah, you enjoyed the relationship you had with the person when it was good, but if it's not working for you anymore, please leave. And also, while you are evaluating your friends, make sure to also evaluate yourself, because you may be the bad friend that we are concerned about. So check yourself and check your attitude, work on yourself and make the right adjustments. With all this information that you have, enjoy the rest of your evening, because I'm about to go enjoy mine. Bye.